Hello, I'm Scott Patrick in the Dish Studio. Ash is back. This scary, gory, and funny series, Ash vs. Evil Dead, is back for its third season, Sunday nights on Starz. This season, Ash confronts the scariest thing of all. It's called parenthood.
Brandy?
Wow.
She's not yours, dumbass! Thank God!
Back off, Mama Bear.
What are you doing?
The ink on my buddy went nuclear. That means evil is just around the corner. So your little Peach could be a bowel-sucking hell beast.
Mom, what's a chainsaw geek doing here?
Oh, I don't know how to tell you this, but Ash, he's your...
What she's trying to say is, I'm your pop.
We talked to Bruce and the cast of Ash vs. Evil Dead about the new season, and we'll bring you those interviews in just a moment. But first, let's make sure you have Starz, and if you do, you're getting the most from it. Dish customers get 8 channels in the Starz package, plus you can watch Starz originals like Outlander and the very popular spy thriller Counterpart, plus the first 2 seasons of Ash On Demand. Go to your on-demand menu or check out Channel 350 if you have the Hopper. And you can watch Starz programming on your computer, tablet, or smartphone with Dish Anywhere and the Starz app. It's so easy to add Starz. Just give us a call at 1-844-326-9828. That's 1-844-326-9828. Or check it out at mydish.com/stars. Our Jessica York caught up with the Ash cast in Los Angeles to scare up some of the secrets of this new season.
Hey, Pavo.
Yeah. I gotta talk to you about something else.
If this is about a raise.
Actually, you don't pay me at all right now, but...
Son of a...
Hey, whoa. Lady, there's a line.
You don't even remember me?
Well, the old steel trap never forgets Iraq, but faces are a little fuzzy. Give me a hint. I said a hint.
I'm your wife.
My what?
Now, 39 years ago when you started this little passion project called Evil Dead, did you ever expect such a long career covered in blood?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Predicted all of it.
Nice work.
Short interview, huh? Mm-hmm. No, you never really know because the first film was so fraught with difficulties and time delays and money issues, and it was a 4-year ordeal just to finish the first one. So we thought, okay, we'll never go through that crap again, you know. Here we are. No, you never know. You never know. It's a weird thing about entertainment. Mm-hmm. Why are people digging out 30-year-old ideas and bringing back both on big screen and little screen? Mm-hmm. Maybe some of this is nostalgia. They miss the good old days of cheesy monsters and demons and chainsaws. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Not many projects out there have a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Just saying as well.
I mean, so there is room to improve in season 3.
Yeah, we want to get to 102%.
Yeah. What can we expect in season 3? Other than you're still not in your happy place. Elk Grove.
No, Ash starts happy. Mm-hmm. It's always fine to start happy. But with Ash, he doesn't really... The middle part of his adventure is not very happy.
Yeah, karma's
The
catching
beginning's
up with
happy because he lives in a delusional world, but then, and the ending is potentially happy, usually with a little sidebar of foreboding.
So we have a 10-episode, another roller coaster ride.
We do, but this one's a bigger roller, bigger ride, bigger coaster, and it's going to go off the tracks.
And we've got kind of a family feel.
We do. Ash is going to expand his oeuvre by being a father now. His daughter is introduced to him, much to his surprise and non-memory of. So we get a flashback to how that happened, as you can imagine. So now it's going to put our hero in a different light, different mentality. These demons want to go after the family. If you can't get Ash, it's like the mafia. Get the family.
Right.
So the second she meets me, like 2 minutes later, she's a target. So she's like, Dad, I just want to go to high school. Can I please go to the prom? And of course, it doesn't go well at the high school. Nothing goes well. And then it gets worse.
Who's the kid?
Oh, believe it or not, that's my daughter. Sandy. Ah, Mandy.
Brandy. And you.
We're still getting to know each other.
Have you ever read something, and I'm specifically thinking of the Morgue episode in season 2, where you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that scene. Like, maybe not that.
Well, we shot it at first. It was just a fight. Ash fighting a possessed colon, which is weird enough as it is. Wraps around him, a little fisticuffs, and then you dispatch it. But Rob Tappert, our twisted producer, was like, "It's got to take you home." I go, "When you say home," he goes, "Where do colons live?" The colon wants to bring you home. I'm like, "So are you saying you want my head up the butt? Let's just talk turkey here, Rob. Is that where we're going?" He's like, "Yeah, you have to do it. You have to go up the butt, and then you flail about in a laboratory with a cadaver on your head with your head up its butt." And that box is checked.
Yeah, done it. Where else can you go after that? I mean, were you just like, okay.
Well, now you focus on the story because you can't keep playing the one-up game.
Back to the story.
Now, granted, thankfully with Starz, we have no content restrictions, so we can do really crazy stuff.
And that's what makes great splat stick comedy,
It is,
right?
and fans have to realize that. Everyone's like, "Oh, Starz this. Oh, I have to pay monthly." This is the only place you will get unrestricted content. Heads up butts. That's not our rating. That's beyond rating. That's like, it's not your father's rating system.
Nope, that was a
There's,
first for me, seeing that episode, yeah.
Yeah, so what do you rate that? PG for prostate gore?
Yes, exactly.
Where do you go? Here's the plan. We bust in there, fight through the carnage, let the boomstick do the talking. Things get hairy, use your bottle.
I don't think it's a very good weapon, Hefe. You had to stab like 50 times.
Welcome to season 3. Congratulations. That's huge.
I know, I survived.
Yes,
I made it all the way
I
to
mean,
season 3.
I was a little worried. I mean, first, when you had that book stuck on your face, season 1, I was like, I don't know if Pablo's gonna make it. Season 2, also a little worried because you died.
Yeah.
But here you are, season 3. And I think that having a brujo as an uncle kind of leads me to think that this is going to be your season.
This is definitely the season where I fulfill my destiny and follow in my uncle's footsteps as the brujo. We definitely explore Pablo sort of coming into his own hero and not just being the naive, idealistic sidekick that he started out as, but more so becoming his own hero and utilizing his own powers and bringing that to the table. Now, whether or not it's for the good of the team or the bad of the team, we shall soon find out.
Oh no, don't do this to us, Pablo.
I mean, things haven't been working out for me on the good side. Maybe it's time for me to go over there and see how things pan out.
You really want the girl, don't you?
So you're
love
saying the
bad
bad guy
boys.
gets the girl
Well.
and Pablo doesn't. But guess what? My lips are locking with a certain female, maybe 2 this season.
Oh, hey now.
I'm stepping it up.
Oh, we're seeing a different side of Pablo this season.
Yes, we are.
All right. And Ariel, you get embraced as a actual family member in season 3. What is it like when you're approached about a project, especially a show like this where it's a lot of stunts, a lot of fake blood?
Oh, yeah.
How's it been joining this family?
In the beginning, it was kind of daunting. It's such a loved and cherished show, and of course there's the movies before it, so there's long-time dedicated fans and people love all the characters. And so at first I was like, I hope that I fit into this nicely. But everyone was so welcoming and supportive and generous that it was just an amazing experience, and I feel very, very lucky to be given the opportunity to play Ash's daughter, of all people.
There is so much blood and stunts. As an actor, how much pressure is that, and how does that affect you, knowing that you kind of have to get this take?
I get a lot of dry mouth, and I get pretty sweaty before a blood cannon, just knowing that that's like my one shot.
Wait, a blood cannon?
Yes.
That's what it's called?
Well, yeah, they have a high-pressure hose attached to a tank of blood, and they pretty much just hit you with that, and it's intense, and there's a lot of it, and it gets everywhere.
The fans on this show, I mean, you're talking about people that watched the first 3 films in the 80s and now have caught up with this series. What is it like when you guys go to like Comic-Con and things like that?
They are super loyal, and I'm so thankful. You know, with this generation, we sort of get to, you know, interact with our fans more so than when I was a kid. And so there's something really rewarding about, you know, doing this show and then getting to meet the people who love it. So to all the fans out there, we are super thankful, and we know when we go to these cons and we meet them that there's this sort of mystique, there's this thing that happens when you watch television and you feel like you're meeting this character or this person, and to see that joy come to somebody's eyes makes it all worth the being covered in blood every day of my life on the show. So.
Well, looky who's back. And seriously rocking the leather. Who's the boy toy?
Kelly was right. You are the prophesied one.
This is Dalton. He's with the Knights of Samaria.
The who with the huh?
It's an honor to meet you. I've been waiting for the chance to battle this ancient evil my entire life.
Yeah, he's kind of a fan.
When you took on this project, season 1, did you expect season 3, 4, 5 because of the cult following that it already brought in?
I expected that for the show. I didn't know if I was going to make it to episode 2, literally and figuratively, because similar to my character, Kelly, I loved horror, and I knew the franchise, was a fan of the franchise, but you know, this is about one man, and I didn't know if they were gonna, you know, if the fans were gonna embrace sidekicks. It could have gone the other way, but also, you know, on a show like this, no one is safe. Maybe Bruce Campbell, maybe because he's, you know, the titular hero, but I'm just happy I've made it this far, and I don't take any of that for granted.
Okay, so all this blood and gore and guts, what did you think when you said, yes, I will take this project on? And tell us about your first day on set, because coming into season 3 as a newcomer has to, you know, be a thing.
Look, I mean, when I was a kid, my grandmother, actually, she used to show my uncle and I both the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Evil Dead, and then literally, you know, 20 years later, I played Dalton, who is one of the Knights of Samaria, but Dalton's kind of a bit of a fanboy, so it's kind of a bit of a no acting required moment, the sort of first scene that I have in season 3. And I guess on the first day, I mean, it was actually the first time I met Bruce. It was at a sort of welcome to the company party. And I went, okay, I'm gonna go up and say hello. And I was like, g'day, Bruce, how are you? He's like, oh, you're an Aussie. I was like, yeah. He's like, are you filming tomorrow? And I said, oh, yeah, I'm filming. I've got this 5-page monologue. It was my first scene. And I said, oh, well, do you have any advice for my monologue? And he took a minute and he was like, yeah, good luck with that. And so that was my first day on set.
For the very small number of people who haven't caught up with Ash vs. Evil Dead on Starz, what would you tell them to get them to watch?
That you can download the app for free and binge watch it within the first 30 days. I literally watched the entire first 2 seasons in a night with my best mate, and it is just a rollicking good time, you know?
Some people say, I'm really not into horror. Oh, I'm not really into the comedy. I'm not into this, but there's something for everyone in it, because in 30 minutes, we hit you with all of it, and it's the only show that does it. Horror, comedy, drama, action, jam-packed, and I promise we will leave you entertained in those 30 minutes. That's a good reason to watch.
That is horrible and also awesome.
Which is everything that I do.
The new 3rd season of Ash vs. Evil Dead, Sunday nights only on Starz. Dish customers, you get 8 channels in the Starz package, plus you can watch Starz originals like Power and the very popular spy thriller Counterpart, and the first 2 seasons of Ash On Demand. Go to your on-demand menu or check out channel 350 if you have the Hopper. And you can watch Starz programming on your computer, tablet, or smartphone with Dish Anywhere and the Starz app. If you don't have Starz yet, you can watch free episodes of all their top series. From the on-demand menu, select Starz. Hopper customers, go to channel 350 and then select the free sampler folder. It's so easy to add Starz. Just give us a call at 1-844-326-9828. That's 1-844-326-9828. Or check it out at mydish.com/stars. Our thanks to the cast of Ash vs. Evil Dead. Don't miss this creepy, funny series, Sunday nights only on Starz. I'm Scott Patrick in the Dish Studio.